you resolved to lose weight in the new year, you shed some pounds, but now you have found you've plateaued. Well, you are not alone, and recent studies have shown we now may know why that happens. The National Institutes of Health found weight loss actually leads to declines in our resting metabolic rate. And that is actually how we burn calories when we are not moving. So for advice on this, I want to bring in an expert, nutrition and fitness expert, Macdonald with Venice Nutrition to discuss. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Lynn. Great to be here.
Good to have you. Happy New Year. A lot of people experience this. Okay, I lost all this weight, and now all of a sudden I've plateaued. What is resting metabolic rate, and what did it find, this study?
Yeah, so the big thing is that our body, when we drop that weight initially, it's an inflated weight. So our resting metabolic rate is where our body wants to be. It's like our set point. It's like a thermostat. So it's where your body's used to. So it's natural. It's not something to freak out about. Once you drop that weight after those 2 weeks, you have to do some different strategies to break through that plateau and actually keep the progress going.
Let's talk about what that is. What do we need to bust through to beat the plateau?
The first thing, you got to keep it clean. So we talk about eating clean proteins, fats, and carbohydrates every 3 hours. So like proteins like chicken breast, lean fish, beef, salmon, anything like that. Then some great fats like almonds, pecans, avocado, healthy oils like olive or coconut. And then you look at your fruits and your veggies and great grains like quinoa or brown rice, keeping it clean.
All of those things will also keep you full.
Yeah, satisfied.
That's the most important, and satisfied, so that you're not crashing and grabbing a candy bar. Also important here, exercise. And what I found interesting is there were specific exercises in this study that they said helped with resting metabolic rate.
Yeah, so the biggest thing is this. We think about how fat is burned in your muscle, so you got to activate your engine, all of those muscle fibers. So 3 types of exercise: core training. So instead of doing machines, push-ups, pull-ups, those things were just sitting like this.
Resisting your own body weight.
Yes, and then you want to do cardio, like fat-burning cardio. But instead of doing like non-impact, like the elliptical trainer, hiking is going to recruit more muscle fibers.
Why is that?
Because when you're hiking on an incline, you recruit all your legs, your butt, and that impact actually strengthens your bone density, recruits more muscle. More muscle means more fat burning. And then interval training, that's sprinting or spinning where you go that high burst and then recovery. If you can diversify your exercise and work out smarter, not harder, that's going to improve your resting metabolic rate.
And smarter may actually mean shorter, which is a great thing for those people that don't want to exercise. Maybe you're just sick of going to the gym. I also was curious when I read this that it was about the positions like yoga and squatting, and that is because you're holding positions longer, right? Yeah,
so when you talk about like a yoga or a squatting, first you recruit more muscle. Because you recruit more muscle, and then by holding that position longer, it actually activates more muscle. Fat, when you eat clean, you release your stored fat. That fat gets burned up in your muscle. So it's just, the whole thing is about realizing that that new year, new you is not about extremes. We get excited for those 2 weeks we drop, but we have to realize you are going to plateau. We have to reprogram your metabolism. By doing that, choose the right exercises, the right workouts, and eat clean.
And I always see people posting they're juicing and they're starving themselves, and I swear I'm going to lose weight, and they find that they're actually having a harder time losing weight. And if you just eat more, but the right kinds of foods more frequently, that can give you better results. As always, Macdonald from Venice Nutrition, always great to have you. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks, Lynn.
Take care.